Yo, what's going on, guys? So I am not home tonight. I actually wasn't home last night either. That's why I uploaded the gameplay without commentary and just my songs in the background. And by the way, thank you for all the support on those. You guys really seem to enjoy the music, and it absolutely inspires me to create some new stuff. I've really been slacking on that department, but don't worry, I got some Titanfall 2 songs in the works, and I think people are really going to enjoy it. But besides that, what are we going to do today? So on my music channel, I have a series called Iniquity Hacked, where I showcase other musicians, basically people who I think deserve a lot more recognition. I'll take their songs, and as long as they allow me to, I'll play them on my channel, and then it's up to you guys to decide, hey, this is pretty good, I like that, I'm gonna go to this guy's channel now and show him some support. So I wanted to do the same thing, but instead of having some musicians or rappers on here, we're going to have some other Titanfall 2 content creators. Let me know what you guys think about this series, and if you want to see it continued, you could always leave in the comments like, hey Iniquity, you should showcase this guy because he's really good at shooting people. You should showcase this guy because he's really good at killing tone. But today, I would like to introduce you to Butterbar Gaming. I've been gaming with him for the past few weeks. He's got a good positive attitude, he's a fantastic player, and he has a channel that I definitely believe deserves some more love. So, without further ado, here's Butterbar Gaming. If you guys hate the video, don't blame me, blame him. This is all him now. Butterbar, take the show.
So I know Iniquity has coined the term tone must die.
It's actually watch tone die. Just, you know, doesn't really matter. Just get it right next time.
But I have to say, I don't think anybody has ever seen tone die like this.
You're brilliant.
So what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. I've actually been in talks with Iniquity for a couple days now, and him and I kind of talked about, you know, when he is away and try to hook up with the Purple Army and try to keep you guys entertained with stuff and actually get in the community and in the network and play with you guys. And that's kind of actually what I did today. I got in the network and started inviting people from the Purple Army, and I gotta say, I mean, for a lot of people in the network that don't know who I am, I was pretty pleased. I had a lot of fun playing with people in the Purple Army. It was a blast. Got to talk with different types of people that are in the network, and it was a good time to have when, you know, there's nobody else online, and it was just a good thing to kind of give back to you guys. I know a lot of people from the Purple Army, you know, comment in my videos saying, hey, you know, I'm coming from Iniquity. Hey, I'm coming from the Purple Army. And I have to say how appreciative I am of you guys, because I would not be as successful as I am right now without you guys. And I'm happy that Iniquity kind of gave me the opportunity to kind of play around with you guys, get hooked up with a network, and then do a video about, you know, all the help that you guys have been giving me and trying to play with you guys. So it's awesome. Kind of the other things I wanted to talk about in the video was just, I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, kind of how I play. How do I play the game? And I have to say, probably the one ability that I use the most in the game is Cloaked. I have to say, Cloaked is my buddy. And the funny thing is that I didn't even use Cloaked that much when it came to Titanfall 1. I was not a Cloak person. I was definitely a stim dude. But when it comes to using Cloak in Titanfall 2, it's definitely pretty much of, you're trying to, you know, stay to the outside of the map, trying to observe, you know, everything that's going in outside. And you're using that Cloak ability to try to stay hidden, but also too, you're trying to listen to everything that's going on around you. And that's the one thing that I don't think a lot of people actually take into consideration, that you have got to be mindful of all your surroundings. There's several times, even in this game, where, you know, I was trying to figure out where the enemy's at because I could not find an enemy anywhere. But lo and behold, I look at the scorecard, and everybody on the enemy team has a Titan, so I'm like, okay, go figure, I can't find anybody. But that's just one thing of the way that I play as a Cloak character, and that's the one thing that's pretty much helped me out throughout this entire game, because for the longest time since the game had come out, I've always stuck with the Cloak character. And do you see, I don't know, I do not know how that dude was playing in that game with the way that he was moving, but I have no idea in the world I was able to lock onto him and actually execute him. I thought that was kind of the weirdest thing in the world, that because of his lag and my connection, somehow I was able to actually finally get a hold of him and execute him. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I use headphones. I have these really nice A40 headphones that allow me to listen to pretty much all the surroundings, and that's the one thing. I mean, hell, Call of Duty taught me that back in Modern Warfare days, where you listen for the surroundings, and that was a big, you know, what was it, Dead Silence. Dead Silence was the perk that you had where you would try try to stay hidden as the best you possibly can. And that's kind of one thing that I think is funny, is that Titanfall 2 does not have anything like dead silence whatsoever. You have what I consider specially issued clogs, standard issued clogs, where everybody's going to know exactly where you're at all times. So trying to actually lock on to find out where enemy movement is at when I'm cloaked and I'm trying to find out where people are at, it definitely helps to kind of keep my ear to the ground and trying to listen to different cues and whatnot throughout the environment of Titanfall. And that's kind of like the one thing, I mean, since I've been playing this game for quite a while, I definitely, you know, have taught myself how to do it, and I feel a lot more experienced in trying to figure out where the enemy's at and how best to go about, you know, engagements. But then sometimes I'm just like, screw it. I mean, in this gameplay, I got so tired of just not being able to find a pilot anywhere. I just started going after Titans, and I tried to steal Titan batteries. Sometimes it would work out, and sometimes it wouldn't. But half the time, I would just do it just to get my Titan battery, or the unlocking your Titan throughout the game. I would just do that just to get that ability. But yeah, that's the reason why I love Cloak. Cloak is, I mean, and also too, another question was, you know, how can I improve my chances of getting, you know, more executions and whatnot? And I have, it's kind of weird, when I saw that question, I actually checked into my stats to see how many I have. I have a ridiculous amount of executions. And again, Cloaked is, again, one of the abilities that helps me out so much, being able to get the executions. I was able to unlock, you know, the late punch and curb stomp very quickly, as soon as they came out. So it was just one thing to have Cloak, and it helped me out so much trying to get it. I did not know I was facing 2 Titans. I thought I just had the one, and I was like, I think that's where the point where I got tired of just dealing with, you know, not knowing where any pilots was. So I was like, F it, I'm just gonna go after a Titan just because I'm getting tired. But yeah, I definitely had a blast playing with the Purple Army. It was great. And that's the kind of funny thing, is that throughout the Purple Army, you'll get people that'll join, that will have mics, that will talk, that will interact, and then some people won't talk at all. So I'm just like, oh man, trying to like communicate with people and try to help out and have a fun time. But I got locked in this locker room. I had nowhere to go, so I found a stall. I just thought it was the funniest thing, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, stall, for saving my life. Just kind of hid in there until I was able to jump out and go after this Legion. And I don't know, I kept trying to go after and jump on this Legion. It just was not working out for me whatsoever. So I was finally able to get on him. But again, sometimes I have the worst luck in this game, so that's where it puts me. And I'm just like, why? I dropped my Titan. There's nowhere for me to go, so I just kind of accepted my fate. But this was the funny thing, is that the pilot from the Legion that I stole the battery from went there going after me. And he actually died picking up the battery that I tried to take from him. So I just thought some of the funny moments that happened to me in Titanfall 2 is just hysterical. I mean, especially too, the way that I was able to kill the Tone a couple of games ago with just a wingman amp. I was like kind of shocked. I was like, really, that happened? Wow, I gotta find some way to put this in the game or in the video. But definitely, it was a lot of fun to play with you guys. It's one thing that I want to continue on doing. I know a lot of people, you know, Jared, Tony Mo, Iniquity, they always do, you know, streams on a constant basis, and I want to try to get to that. I know with the way that my schedule works out, it's not going to be a scheduled thing where it's like, okay, hey, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can stream. It's, you know, maybe I have 24 hours off here, maybe there, or, you know, I have a 4-day, you know, weekend, and I try to throw in a stream the best I can. So I think what I'll probably do later on in the future is just say, hey, you know, between this time and this time, if I have free time and I'm free to go, I'm going to go ahead and do a stream. That way, you know, I have a lot more interaction with you guys. I know YouTube videos are one thing, but doing streams and playing with you guys and interacting with you guys and commenting on the stream chat is a totally different thing. And it's one thing that I like to do. I like getting into Tony Mo's and Iniquity's and everybody's stream and just kind of communicate, talk to you guys, see where you guys are at, and just talk to you guys while you guys are in the game. It sounds like something's in my mouth. I got a cough drop because I'm still trying to fight this sore throat that I have. I don't know what in the world gave me a sore throat, but I just woke up at the fire station and was just dying from a sore throat. So I'm happy that I was able to get some medicine and get this thing cooled off, because I was not having a great day. But yeah, I've definitely had a lot of fun, and I'm just happy that Iniquity kind of gave me the idea of hooking up with you guys and getting into a match and play with you guys just because he was out doing other things, and I was like, you know what, why not? I'll go and jump into there, try to give you guys some entertainment, try to join up with you guys, but I have to say it was definitely a blast. So thank you guys so much. I definitely look forward to doing stuff like this in the future by hooking up with YouTubers and, you know, joining your guys' network and playing with you guys, giving you guys a little bit more entertainment. But it's just one thing I like to do in the future, and I actually cannot wait to actually play with you guys, hang out with you guys, and just give you guys as much entertainment as possible with Titanfall 2. But as always, guys, I know the video's about to wrap up. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you guys never miss another Titanfall video. And everything, guys, I just want to say I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you have a great Easter, and I will see you next time.